YHWH, the true name of the Most High. I am his son, the Archangel Gabriel. The messages that I bring to you is to alert you. These messages are to warn you. And these messages are to make you aware of the truth that is all around you. But you never reach outside of the box in order to find out what is real and what is not. Today I'm going to talk about your Christmas. And there is a story that you love called The Grinch That Stole Christmas. Now, just to tap your mind a little bit, if you have a mind, I know Satan has most of it locked in to his realm. If something stole Christmas, but yet you are having Christmas feast and holidays and celebration every year, there's something that has control of Christmas that you are unaware of. Now, Christmas is stolen by someone, and we say that it is the Grinch. So we need to do our research and find out who the Grinch really is, who the Grinch represents. Now, let's do some footwork. Right now, you say Christmas represent your God, your resurrected corpse, Jesus. So if Jesus is the one controlling Christmas, it means that the Grinch is your Jesus. Yes. Now, let's find out where the pagan practice of Christmas started. And this will take us back a step to find out who it really represents, what the intent of this practice is, and how it has taken control of you and yours. Now, what we have here is someone has stolen a pagan holiday from some people who had this practice pre the days of Christmas. And now these people didn't give this holiday to the individuals that has it. Neither were they aware that they were going to steal this practice and steal this day and this time and use it in order to control the world. So if we take a look, pre-pagan days, the Grinch didn't exist. So this Grinch has to be an allegory and the story and metaphor for someone that existed long before the thought of Christmas existed. Now put on your thinking cap, who would this be? Who is it written that he destroyed and has deceived the whole world? So if you push that quote into your computers or your phone, you find out that Satan has deceived the whole world. So what we have here is this day has been taken, this time has been stolen, this time is controlled by Satan, who come to you in the dark. And the reason I say in the dark, because he come to you as a figure who's supposed to save you, but yet he has destroyed you. He has taken away your soul. Satan is in control of you, your mind, your actions, the life you live. So what we have here is that you're drawn in by Satan. Christmas is a day, one of many, celebrating Satan. And Satan has given you trinkets and gifts. You have a saying, beware of Greeks bearing gifts. So these are the things that Satan used to keep you into idol worship, to keep you outside of the law that is given to you, to keep you outside of the life that would give you eternal peace. Satan has deceived you. And if you look at the beginning of even the pagan holiday, pre-Christmas days, it was a day of celebration, but the day of celebration was drunkenness. There were all kind of unseemly things being done on that day. So it's no wonder that Satan would grab a day such as this and drag you into this and to keep you into his realm, to keep you as the soulless ones. This day of Christmas is your biggest stumbling block to you waking up. You don't want to give up this day of trinkets and gifts. You don't think about that this day puts you in debt for the rest of the year. Many of you never pay out. It destroys your credit. Homes and divorces are because of Christmas, because either the wife or the husband overspend and now they can't pay out. You don't realize that this is a trap. Christmas is a trap. Not only for your soul, but a trap for your livelihood. A trap that separates your family. It brings about bad feelings. One child get more than the other child. One wife get more than the other wife. One husband get more than the other husband. You can't afford. One husband got to work harder. One wife got to work harder. And they're digging in. This is nothing but hell. You need to think and give this day up. For Satan has you bound. And he's never going to let you go, even though I was there, we threw Satan into hell on August 8th, 1985 at 2 a.m. We was thrown into hell when then the Father handed me the rod of authority and the power to resurrect. But to resurrect those who want to be resurrected, the righteous only. I didn't come to save this world. I didn't come because this world is righteous. I come to take those who want to be right, those who want to keep the law, those who love my Father and me, and then even love yourself. I come to take you out of here. And after I take you out of here, so to speak, all hell is going to bust. You think it's bad now. This is nothing compared to what's coming. You have a nuclear war to go through. Oh, yes. You have a nuclear war. That's right. And this thing, the things that's going to be happening after I leave here is unthinkable. You need to get yourself together. Go to GabrielMission.blogspot.com. Take your time and study. It doesn't happen overnight. And then you become righteous and send your name to me. I have a Gmail in there that's listed. And this you must be. You must do. For when that day comes that I exit this place and your name is not in my book, you're left. And the righteous will watch you. That's right, like a big TV screen as hell unfolds and is unleashed here on earth. For Satan has you bound. You're not only asleep, he has destroyed you. You're the soulless one. When you don't have a soul, you don't have a life. You think this is living, but it's not. The storms aren't going to stop. The floods aren't going to stop. The landslides aren't going to stop. The earthquakes aren't going to stop. The volcanoes aren't going to stop. You aren't going to stop killing and hating each other and despising. You aren't going to stop being cheated when you work. That's right, when you work. The prisons aren't going to go away. Your children aren't going to stop breaking all kinds, even your laws. Forget the father law. They don't even look that way. So all of this is going to heighten. It's going to continue. This is the snowball effect. There's no better for this world. It's all worse. That's why I'm here. As my father said, and I say again, and I quote him, the world is not to be saved. Matter of fact, let me make it complete. Son, the world is not to be saved. That's right. This is the last days. And I've come to warn you, to give you time. That's what judgment, the days of judgment is about. Someone tell you judgment day. Well, judgment in one day, nothing would be saved. Nothing. Even the ground will be off. So their judgment is a season. And this season is giving you time to study what I bring, time to take a look at your life, time to take a look at the world around you, time to take a look at your past and what is happening, time to take a look at everything, and then make your choice whom you're going to serve. Whether you're going to continue serving Satan because you do, you serve Satan now, or whether you're going to make the switch over and serve my Father Yahweh and come to my Father and I, for we are one. I'm here giving you a chance to take back your. I've come to give you the opportunity to remove the sting of death from you. I'm here to break your covenant with death. This world is on death row. And only I can break the sting of death and the shadow of death that is all over it. This world is on death row. You're on a head-on collision with destruction, which is established by Satan during the 26,000 years that he's had you in his hand. That's right, he's had you a long time. You're the prodigal son. He took you away from home. He didn't take you back. He told you that the tree of life was blocked by angels with flaming swords. Well, for your information, there is no flame in the kingdom. There are no swords in the kingdom. So he lied to you. And you've been following him ever since. Take a look at the history that you have written. Your history is very short. But take a look at the history that you've written and the things that are going on, everything that happened. Take a look. It's all Satan. It is all Satan. And you love this wrongdoing. You sure do. But you need to wake up and live. For you haven't lived. You haven't seen life. I am the light to the world. I am your resurrection. I'm the gatekeeper. And I am Yah's only son. You come up with anybody else that's supposed to be his son, then you know you got yourself a liar. Anyone come to you telling you, well, God told me this and God told me that, they have to be Satan. It's definitely not my father. My father has never spoken one word to any human. Totally none. Zero. The children of Satan who control this world is milking you dry. You look in the Bible, the book that you got to call the Bible, got it in there, tell you that you are a slave. You look it up. You never looked it up. You believe the preacher. Preacher telling you all kind of foolishness. Yeah, but in that book you got that you claim that you're supposed to be seeking life through, it tells you that you are a slave. That's right. Homeborn a wrong slave by Satan. Subdued, pressed down, taken away, stripped of a mind that you should have had given you freely. Satan took it away. You can't even own a home. You can't own a car. You can't own a thing. You can own nothing. That's right. Because Satan has you bound. That's right. Gagged and bound. Look at your children. You raise them under lies and deceit, and yet you want truth. This old political game that they play, and it is a game. It's not going to help you any. It only helps the politicians to line their pockets, make them look important. The lies and deceivers of Satan, they are. That's what they are. Wake up and live. This world is on death row. Now you know that the Grinch you serve stole Christmas. Take a look at what the Grinch looked like. Look like Satan. Yeah. Picture Satan the way you draw it. So you know now that you're serving Satan at Christmas. The Grinch that stole Christmas. Christmas is stolen. It is a stolen day. And in the thieving of it, you are locked in. Your finances are locked in. Your mind is locked in. Your soul is locked into this thing. It would hurt you, almost destroy you if they didn't do Christmas. Satan knows exactly how to tie you in. He knows how to tie you up. He knows how to seize your mind and to seize it on your thoughts. And know that you would never devise this trap. It's the trap. Going out overspending. Don't you realize that credit is a sin? Overspending is a sin. Living beyond your means is a sin. So you are stacking sin on top of sin. That's why you have so hard a time. Yes. You have a head with brain, but you don't think. From the time that this superficial Mary was supposed to be pregnant with this lying and thieving devil Jesus, he wouldn't have been born on December 25th. You don't ever think. Again, the book tells you in the Bible that the Messiah is an untimely birth. I don't think you even know what that means. This Messiah is an untimely birth. The Messiah has two parents. His mother wasn't laid by somebody else and then he came with a surrogate daddy. That didn't happen. That's a bastard child. Jesus is a bastard. The idea of that, Jesus is a bastard and his mother's a hoe. You don't think. Why would my father use the most low people in order to bring his son in? He would bring him in at a disadvantage. That's right. Children would pick at him. You don't think. But yet you accept this low-life person and these low-life people. December 25th? Hell no. Now you take it upon yourself. I'm not going to feed you everything and find out what an untimely birth is. That's right. You take it and look it up. Mary, upon examination, when she's supposed to be married to Joseph, she was found with child. In order to be found with child, the hymen has to be broken that you can see that the womb is swollen. The hymen being broken means that she's been with a man. That's right. And it wasn't this Joseph, because he was hit with a bombshell. These two midwives were able to look up in her vagina and see when he was examining her to make sure that she was a virgin, and could see that she had been with a man. That's right. That's how the marriages were then. She would be examined to make sure that she's pure. After they go in and they have sex and they copulate, and when they come back, semen must be present, the hymen must be broken, and the semen must be present in the vagina to show that they are married. It's another thing you don't know. This "do you take this man" don't mean crap. You aren't married when you go before the preacher and holler, "Do you take this man, do you take this woman to be your wedded wife?" and other. That's not a marriage. Somebody have you fooled. You're deceived. It's not the marriage. And you young children, that's why you're constantly sinning, because of ignorance. Every time you pierce a girl, you are marrying this girl. And if she's already pierced, she's fornicating. So you're taking sin on top of sin. The marriage is at the point of copulation. I don't care who it is, with your parent consent or without your parent consent. In the open or hidden in the dark, it's sin. You either marry or you sin. If it's both of you first time, you're married. That's right. And so when you separate and run and go and lay another girl, another boy, now you're committing sin. So you're putting sin on top of sin. The marriage has nothing to do with this fashion show that you throw. That's for your good. Has nothing to do with my father. Has nothing to do with your soul. The soul part of it is at the point of copulation. So there's no such thing as having sex outside of marriage unless you're having it with the person who's already married. And now you're sinning. Committing fornication. And a married woman having a baby by another man, the child is a bastard. That's right. You're destroying your own seed. The Grinch didn't only steal Christmas. The Grinch, Jesus, Satan, they all the same. He didn't only steal Satan, but he stole your soul. He stole your life. He stole your family. That's right. And you play a willing part into this because you think you're smart. A man without a brain is not smart. A person without a brain is not smart. No, Satan has taken it away. So you do his bidding willingly. You destroy yourself and you destroy everything around you. Everything. And look at the world now. Take a look at the politics. I won't even go into that. Take a look at politics. The biggest liar is the winner. You check it out. You may be afraid to say it, but I'm not. The biggest liar always wins. And they do their dirt, and then they come back and need the vote of the people with whom they done the dirt on, and then now they pretend to be good. Show forth, I would call it an image of goodness, when all the time you're nothing but filth. The Grinch that stole Christmas. A world on death row. And he has you locked in. I dare you to break it. I dare you to break away from this Christmas habit. Dare you, big fat men with a red suit, going down every chair, the biggest lie ever told. Right there, there'll be all the lies of Satan. Flying reindeer, the nose that light up. You love that kind of foolishness. You love it. But children, don't you lie to me. Well, what your children tell you, Mom, you lied to me first. Dad, you raised me on lies, so what you expect to get back? Lies beget lies. Deception begets deception. You deceive your children, they're going to deceive you. Daughter, son, did you go sit your place? No, Mom. Because Mom already lied. Mom and Dad taught them how to lie. That's right. You put your children right in the hand of Satan. Generational curse. Called the lies and deceit of the parents going down to the third and fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh generation. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. It continues. That's right. You are deceiving yourself. And you are deceived. Prodigal son been gone too long. Prodigal son don't know the way back home. That's right. Yellow brick road couldn't lead you home. It is said to make any story, lie, more plausible, you add in a little magic. Well, in yours is plenty of magic. You think you're going to escape, but you're in prison here. Your only escape is with me. Your only resurrection is with me. Your only redemption is with me. I am my Father's son, the angel Gabriel. My earthly name is found in no book or tablet on its alabaster. My name precedes anything that you can find. That's right. I am sent, and I'm come with power, and with authority, and with the knowledge of my Father. That's right. My Father and I are one. Father said, I put you in the hand of my Son, for I know he will do what is right because he's righteous. He will bring the righteous into the law. He will establish the law and make it honorable. Those who continue to stay outside of the law shall, must, and will be done away with. So I'm the good son. You need to listen to me. For I have some awesome brothers, and they do not play. They have their role in this too. I'm not the only angel with a role in it. I'm the only one that's here now. But I got some awesome brothers. I love them and they love me. We love each other. And we aren't hard-headed and stiff-necked. We do as we are bidden by our Father. That's right. And we shall clean house. We shall abide by the law. We shall retrieve the righteous. Shall bring redemption to all good people. That's right. This Christmas business that you got going has got to go. Now you got rabbits laying eggs. We call it Easter. Rabbits laying eggs. If a rabbit laid an egg, you throw him in the zoo. Immediately. He'll be something caged and fenced for the world to look at. Watch this rabbit lay these eggs. But yet you've been dragged into this foolishness. And you're blind. You can't see. And the blind is being led by the blind. You can't see that the preacher is Satan's son. They belong to Satan. That's why they lie to you. God said. Like hell. He said. And you're foolish enough to believe. My father told me, he said, don't believe that foolishness. That's right. Even what I say to you and what my father say to you, you are to check it out. I don't tell you believe me. I never asked any man walking, can I get a witness? You weren't there. I'm the one there. You can't witness to me until you do your research and make sure that I am completely right. Then you can say, I can witness with you. Then and only then can you witness. Other than you're a liar if you say, amen. I am my Father's son. There is no other. There's never been a Jesus. The name didn't exist. It's the newest letter in the alphabet, and all the rest of your pagan gods didn't exist. I am my Father's son, and I come with the power to make the crooked way straight. And I shall, I must, and I will. For you are a world on death row. Satan. You're tied to Satan by the head. And that is your head, your brain, your mind that is taken away. A world